Okay, so as a follow-up to the conflict and evolution video, part two, to highlight some of another example for consideration. Um, so, with respect to the to Indian communities, within the Dravidian community, there's been those who were part of intellectual traditions that were negated or were unable to participate in by some groups because of socioeconomic um, because of their position on the socioeconomic ladder and access to resources. So the groups that were able to gain that socioeconomic uh, position are the very ones that are absolutely hated. So, uh, like Sri Lanka and India and stuff, the the hatred for the the academics and the lighter skinned people, in some cases, while some people who are of darker skin um, are also hated to almost the same degree, but not quite, because they're coming from a different perspective opposed to others from a different perspective. So it's quite interesting in terms of the interplay as it played out in both the Sri Lankan politics, and especially in the South, and now as it's playing out in Indian politics in South India, where the subtle finger being pointed at the light-skinned people of yesteryear who had a socioeconomic advantage through the evolutionary process uh, that is being negated because of intent and so forth, which was an actual and motivation and what actually happened in terms of them gathering power to themselves and becoming genetically sort of isolated and drift and so forth. So yeah, I mean, tell me whether that rings a bell from a South Indian or a South Asian perspective or not, and tell me why. And please let me know if I'm on the right path for the academics who might accidentally stumble upon this video. All right.